Stay there, stay there. We're talking about psychic vampires with David Icke. Stay with us.
Because what we're dealing with, Alex, is a force hidden from human sight that understands how reality operates, how we interact with it, and how we create it. And it has set up a society through its control of science, not least through funding and peer pressure and all the other stuff that goes on, and through the media and through what we bravely call education, which is keeping from people this understanding of reality that this force has. Thus, if you know how reality works and know how you can manipulate people to perceive the reality you want, and you keep that knowledge from the population, the target population, you're going to have the target population laughing, ridiculing, and dismissing people who stand up and say, this is how reality works and this is what the game is. Because the microchipping is about the external, and many other things too, but it's about the external manipulation of a sense of reality. And sense of reality becomes created reality in that by the brain. And so they're feeding us stuff in Hollywood movies, because, which is, I mean, people say
lesser magic. That's what David Icke's talking about. If you do it's what voodoo is, a model of somebody, and then you stab it, and then it makes them actually get hurt.
But you fire a laser at the wavy lines, and suddenly, and apparently, the best of them anyway, an apparently solid three-dimensional form appears miraculously in front of you. And
okay, so now let's get to the part where it ties in with what you believe, which is, I would say, slightly more controversial. Let me see if I understand this right. That everything we really know about what is going on in our world, and all the institutions like government, religion, banking, organized crime, they really are all part of a, I guess you'd call it a conspiracy, that reptilians...
Well, I call them interdimensionals.
Okay, but I read what you wrote.
Yeah.
Your words. Reptilian... These reptilians from the constellation Draco have interbred with humans, and they are living amongst us. There are people like the Pope. You talk about George Bush, his father, the president.
Yep.
The royal family in England, Tony Blair. They take human form, but behind closed doors, they can shape-shift back to their reptilian form. I need to know how you know this.
I've been researching this stuff for 20 years.
How can you research?
I've been to more than...